Well, the Conservative MP, Sir Malcolm Rifkind, is chair of the Intelligence and Security Committee, which has oversight of the intelligence services, and he joins us now. When did you know that GCHQ were accessing this Dishfire material, that they wouldn't have been allowed to gather themselves under British law? Why didn't you tell us?
First of all, the premise of your question is actually wrong. You say they wouldn't be allowed to collect under British law. The law is, whenever there is an allegation against any intelligence agency, we take it very, very seriously. We don't jump to conclusions either they're guilty or they're innocent. We actually put the questions to them, and we don't just accept their answers. We ask to see the raw material.
When did you find out?
The point I'm putting to you is a very simple point. Whether GCHQ access information themselves or whether they ask NSA or someone else to do it on their behalf, the law is exactly the same. They have to get authority from the Secretary of State.
I'll come to the law in a second.
This is very important.
All right, we'll come to that in detail.
Let me know. I'm sorry, you're going to have to listen to this.
I just want a simple fact
let me
first.
respond to your question first. Your programme is constantly suggesting that GCHQ might be circumventing British law. You haven't even examined the law.
Have you?
Yes, of course we have.
Have you had independent legal advice that tells you that GCHQ haven't broken either British law or European law?
There were similar allegations against GCHQ by The Guardian on what was called PRISM. Now, just let me answer your question.
But the answer is no.
I'm sorry, if you're not going to let me answer your question, this is a waste of time.
Well, let's not waste time.
I'm sorry. We examined in great detail, and on any occasion that GCHQ or any British intelligence agency wants to examine the content of any email or text message involving somebody a British citizen, somebody in the United Kingdom, they get authority from the Secretary of State. If they don't do that, they're breaking the law. And
what about the metadata, which is not the content of those text messages or the emails?
Yes.
So just to be clarified, because we're talking over each other a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you have had clear legal advice.
More than legal advice.
That tells you that the gathering of that metadata and the accessing of it by GCHQ abroad is legal under British and European law.
First of all, Britain is covered by British law, and some aspects of European law, including the Human Rights Act, for example, have to be accepted by the intelligence agencies. They know that.
Yeah, but have you checked it?
Yeah, if you let me answer your question, I will answer it. I'm trying to answer it. I'm saying on each and every occasion that allegations are made, we don't just take what GCHQ tell us. We go into their files, we look at their records, we look at their raw evidence, and we check to see whether the legal requirement to get approval, either from the Secretary of State or whatever the law requires, depending on what they're seeking, has been complied with. And what I'm telling you is, not only is all the evidence suggests that they do comply with that, but that the rules are the same, whether they are looking at a text message themselves or whether they're asking the NSA to do it on their behalf.
Why didn't you tell us?
I'm just telling you.
No, why didn't you tell the British people, for whom you work, ultimately, that this was going on, that there was bulk gathering of data about their text messages, emails, and all the rest of it?
I'm sorry, you're trying to create a story that doesn't...
No, I'm not. I'm just asking you why you didn't tell us.
Sorry, your question is meaningless. It has been well known for many, many years that part of the role of our intelligence agencies is when they have lawful authority to obtain information that might be relevant to stopping terrorist attacks. That is not some new discovery, either by Mr. Snowden or by Channel 4.
Well, when did you find out?
I'm sorry, I've known this for years. We've all known it for years. It's in the public domain. What you're asking me is whether, in addition to, hold on, what you're asking me is whether a particular American technical capability, why this was not known to the British people. Well, I'm sorry, we don't have oversight over American intelligence agencies. It's for the Americans to decide, according to their rules, what they put. Dishfire, this wonderful word you discovered. I'm sorry, I did not know the word dishfire. I don't know American code names. What I do know are the capabilities of our own British intelligence agencies.
Sir Malcolm,
and whether they
we're out of time. I'm very sorry, but thank you very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you very much indeed.
And I hope we can pick this up again. Until tomorrow, good night.
Good night.